Hello everyone and welcome to Creations by Z, very first episode. I am your host, Zeri Kelly, better known as Kelly Kales. So, what we're going to do today, we are going to do a Southern pound cake. This is the pound cake that my grandmother used to make, and I just took that recipe and I kind of made it my own recipe. So I'm quite sure you will enjoy it because my guests, they definitely enjoy this recipe. So stay tuned, here we go. Okay guys, so some things that you are going to need for this particular recipe. I'm going to start with the dry ingredients. Now I already did everything for you, so I'm not measuring anything, but I'm going to tell you what to put in it, and then we'll go with the measurements a little bit later. So first we're going to start off with our dry ingredients. We have cake flour, and we have bacon powder inside of here. Going on to our wet ingredients, we have 3 cups of sugar. We have 1 cup of milk. We have 4 sticks of butter. I use unsalted butter. I don't care for salted butter. If you like salted butter, you are more than welcome to use that, but I use unsalted. I have 5 eggs already cracked here. And I have our flavor here. Now this is going to be the kicker right here. This is what's going to set your recipe a little bit different from everybody else's. Everybody else's pound cake will be plain. Yours will stand out. So I'm going to come right back to you and I'm going to show you how to put this all together. Okay guys, welcome back. Alright, let's get started putting this cake together here. First we're going to start off with putting our wet ingredients together first. So we have 3 cups of sugar. We're going to put it in our bowl here. And then we have 4 sticks of butter. We're going to go ahead and put all of this butter right in with the sugar. After we do that, we're going to put it on our mixer and we're going to blend it up until it's nice and creamy. You may have to start off a little bit slow so the sugar and the butter doesn't come up and out of the bowl here. So just start a little bit slow and then you can pick up the pace. Okay, we're going to mix this up. Once we mix this sugar and this butter up, we'll be right back to you. Alright guys, now it's time to add in our flavor. Now I told you this is the kicker right here. So what it is, we have almond, we have vanilla flavor, and we have lemon flavor in here. So what I did with this, I did 2, 2, 2. So 2 tablespoons of each. So now we're going to mix that up. You want to start your blender on slow, and you're going to slowly just pour in your flavor so you don't get it everywhere. And you want all of it in there because it's going to taste so good. So we're going to mix that up. While that's mixing up there, we have 5 eggs here. Now you don't want to do all of your eggs at one time. You want to do 1 egg at a time. So we're going to start with 1 egg. I mixed all of them up together, so I'm just going to use this spoon. And I'm going to go ahead and start with 1 egg. And we're going to do 1 at a time. And let that mix up. We'll be right back. Okay guys, we are now down to the last 2 ingredients. So what we have before us now is 1 cup of milk, and we have our 3 cups of flour and our baking soda inside of here. So when you're making a cake, it's very important. This is a lot of the step that a lot of people mess up on. When making a cake, you're going to alternate between the flour and the milk. Never ever end on the milk. Always end on the flour as you're alternating between the 2. And the reason why you do that is so that the consistency will be great. If not, you will have a soggy cake and it will not be done. So it won't be good to serve for your guests. So right now we're going to start adding in our flour. And you just do a little bit at a time. So as I add the flour, you want to start once again on slow. And as you're mixing it up, It'll take a little bit, but that's okay. We don't have nothing to do. We just have time here, so we're good. And now I'm going to add in just a little bit of milk right now. Alright, so we're going to let that mix up, and then we're going to alternate between the two. Be right back. Alright guys, we are down to the very last step here of making this cake. So once again, like I told you, make sure that you end on your flour. So I added in all the rest of my milk, and so now we just have a little bit of flour left. So we're going to add this flour to the mixture now. Also, now would be a good time to make sure that you have your oven preset to 350. You want your oven to be at a good temperature when you put the cake in there so it don't fall. So make sure that you put your oven on 350 right now. And then we'll just start adding the rest of this flour up, and we're going to come back and we're going to grease the pan, and we're going to use some of this bacon non-stick cooking spray. We'll be right back. Okay guys, we are finally back. Right now, if you would do me a huge favor though, before we put this cake in the oven here, I do want to ask you guys to please go down below and click on the red subscribe button. And please share with your family and friends and have them to subscribe to our channel as well. We hope you like what you're seeing so far. So right now, I'm going to show you the batter. And the batter is nice. The consistency is great. So we're good to go now. I've already greased the pan down, so I'm going to put this cake batter inside of the pan. You just kind of want to just move around, making sure that you get all the corners of the pan. Okay, we're getting in there. Alright, we're getting there. Now you want to make sure that you don't hit the outside of the pan as you're putting your batter in here, because you don't want it to stick, so let's do that. Okay. So I'm just kind of making sure that it's nice and level. Put that over to the side. And what I like to do, I just like to shake it a little bit so it'll be nice and flat when I put it in the oven. Now ladies, if you're trying to seal the deal with your boyfriend and you're going over to his mother's house, two things could happen when she tastes this cake here. Either she's going to love you because you can bake, or she's going to be mad at you because your cake tastes better than hers. So now we're going to go ahead and put this cake in the oven, and it's going to bake 350 for an hour and 15 minutes. Now pay attention to your stove, because your oven may be a little bit different from mine. So just pay attention to it, and then you can put a toothpick inside of it at an hour. I'm doing an hour and 15 minutes, but just keep an eye on it. All right, we'll be right back. All right, everyone. It has been an hour and 15 minutes, and now it's time to take the cake out of the oven. Look at there, everyone. Nice and delicious. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision so you could smell it. It smells delicious. So we're going to cut this up and let you see what it looks like on the inside. Okay, everyone. So this is the final product. We put it on our cake stand, and look at there. It looks delicious. So I'm going to cut up a couple slices and let a couple of my friends that are visiting try it out. We'll be right back. Once again, everyone, we are done with our Southern Pound Cake. I do ask that you please like and subscribe to Creations by Z. And on our next episode, I will be showing you how to make a face mask during COVID-19. So you will know how to make that mask and you will be prepared. So now I'm going to try this pound cake. It looks delicious and it smells delicious. Really good. See you guys next episode.